Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday to show you a fun new project. So today's project is origami. So I don't usually do much with origami. I know when I was a kid, we made those little tiny things that went like this, and you lifted it up and you knew who you were going to marry or what kind of car you drove. But we are going to do an origami gift card holder. Try to say that 10 times fast. But I'm just going to chit chat with you guys until some of our friends log on. I am a little plain Jane today, and I do apologize. I was crying earlier because our daughter called to tell us that she's in the hospital and her water has broke. So instead of having black all down my face, I just decided to take it off, and I'm sure I'll be crying a little bit later. So I didn't put any on. So we are super excited that our daughter is going to be having a healthy baby boy, and we can't wait to meet him and spoil him and love him and give him lots of hugs and kisses. So hopefully you guys have had a great day. I spent most of the day in the studio. Steven actually came out and ran the embossing machine for me probably 6,000 times. He is a huge help. So that was my day. So hello, Karen. Hello, Anna, Heather, Monique. Who else is logged on? Valerie, Teresa. Hello, ladies. Okay, so I am going to point you down. Hopefully, I prepped two, so hopefully we can make them both. If not, we'll at least make the one. And it is so cute. Let me turn the camera over. That's my little cleaning pad. Okay, so let me bring in my original one that I made. Super fun, super cute. It says, "So thankful for you." And there isn't a die for this. I just went ahead and hand cut it. And then I tied a little knot on the edge. And when you open it up, well, fingernails sometimes don't work so swell. There we go. So when you open it up, a gift card. There's actually a gift card in the other one. So a gift card slides on this side, and it is a tight squeeze, I won't lie, but it does fit. And then on this side, you can pull out, and I put blessed on the inside. So I am going to teach you guys how to make this, and it looks super duper complicated, but it's really not. Literally, if I can do it, I can assure you everybody can. I am just going to make sure we are live on my iPad. So sorry, I didn't do that earlier. There it is. Okay, so let me bring in the one we're actually going to make on the live. I decided one of my friends, Bev, placed an order today, and she ordered the deer bundle. So I thought, oh, why don't I do something with the deer bundle? So it's the same concept. You're just going to open up the ribbon on the side, the little bow, and that's probably the most trickiest part, is to get this off. Oh my goodness, I tied that really tight. And inside is a gift card. And I was actually going through Beau's desk looking for something, and I found this gift card and a Subway gift card. I don't know if there's anything on it. I'm going to have to check it out. But I didn't stamp anything on the inside of that one. Okay, let's get crafting. So the supplies you're going to need is a piece of your designer series paper. I did try this with cardstock, and it didn't work because the cardstock was too thick. So I wouldn't recommend using cardstock. So this measures 7 inches by 10 inches, and we're going to do some scoring on here. And then I know you guys are probably going to push me off of a roof for doing this, but this piece is 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. So we did Sarah math, and we brought in the handy dandy ruler. Do you guys see this fly that literally will not leave me alone? Okay, so 3 7/8 is 2 lines under 4, and 4 7/8 is 2 lines under 5. So I did that for a specific reason, and I'll tell you guys about that in a few minutes. And then I just have a piece of scrap, and this is basic black, and this is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So it's literally 2 little notches smaller, and this is 2 1/8 by 3 1/8. So that's really all the paper you need to make this super duper cute card. So let's grab our scoring tool. And we are going to score this a couple times. The score marks are super easy. They are definitely not complicated ones. I am going to stand up so I can have a little bit better view. So the 7-inch side is up at the top of our scoreboard. We're going to score this at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, and 5 1/4. And then we're going to rotate it. So the 10-inch side is up at the top. And we're going to score this at 2 1/2, 5, and 7 1/2. So those are your only score marks. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the two score marks that are on each side, and I just want to fold these in. So fold that, and I really hope my bone folder is over here and I didn't take it to my table. Oh, because we really need the bone folder. Well, we're going to use a, oh, no, there it is. I dropped something. Hopefully it's not what we need for the rest of our card. Okay, so grab your bone folder and you're going to give that a good crease. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So you see how it meets up in the middle? So what we're going to do first is, so this score line that I just creased, you want to put your fingernail right up there and take this point, and you're just going to line it up to that score line right there. Take your bone folder, give that a good crease. We're going to do this on all 4 edges. So put your fingernail right at the top of the score mark and slide this down. There we go. We're going to flip it around to do the same thing. Fingernail at the score mark, take this piece, and you're just going to line it up to that other score line. So it's not a complete square that you're making. It's just the little tiny notches in it. Do you guys remember when you were in school making those origami things that went like this? I don't know what they're called, but you would lift it up and it would say who you're going to marry and what car you would start driving and how many kids you would have. Kind of the same concept. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these 2 pieces in. Give this another good crease. There we go. And then we're going to flip this over. So now you just have the plaid, and you're going to have these score lines right here, and we're just going to fold these backwards. There we go. Isn't this super duper easy? Literally, when I saw it, I was like, oh no, there's no way I can do this. And then I was like, wow, that is crazy easy. Give that a good crease. And now we can fold this together. Give this a good crease. See why I said you definitely need your bone folder? There we go. So there is pretty much the mechanism of your origami gift card holder. So remember that piece that I said was super duper funky? Oh man, it's my son-in-law. Natalie, are you on? Will you call him and just tell him I'm on my live and I'll call him back unless he needs me? Okay, so this is the 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. So what I'm going to do, you could score this, but it's like the 7/16 and it's too hard. So I'm literally just going to fold this in half. That's it. So this piece is now going to slide inside here. And this is what's going to hold your gift card in place. So we're going to slide in that side. And you might have to wiggle it and maneuver it a tiny bit to get it in there. But it does fit. That's why we cut it at that specific measurement. So it slides in easily. There we go. And I like the contrast. So you could make it where the deer are facing this way. But when you open it, it'll still open that way. And the deer is still in the same spot. So there we go. Super easy, right? So now all we have to do is decorate it. So I did want to take some tear tape. You do have a seam right here. And the only real reason why I put the ribbon attached to it is to hide that seam. So it's not, and to hold the gift card holder closed. So, I mean, it's not tragic if you don't do this part of it, but you definitely can. And of course, I didn't bring my black ribbon, so we are going to, what are we going to do? Let's just use this ribbon for now. This is actually what the color I have for the next card, so we'll just use this one for now. And then I'll go back in and change it. But it still might look cute. I just cut off a nice amount. I didn't measure it. So I'm just going to line up the two edges. And so I have just the crease at the back. So when you pull this off, you can go ahead and just slide this in so you have it even. So it's attached to the one side, and now it's attached to that side. And you can tie it. This was actually thicker ribbon, so I didn't do a complete bow. I just did kind of like a half bow. Just because it was a little bit thicker to tie. So I just did this and I kind of pulled it through like that, even though it's a little upside down. But you guys kind of get the drift that I'm going for. And then give it a good haircut. I probably won't because we won't be using this ribbon on this one. Well, now it's not wanting to tie. Let's see if I can figure this out. My brain must be somewhere else right now. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And then I am going to bring in the Dear Punch and our Dear Designer Series paper. This is one of the free celebration items. I should have mentioned that before we started our project, but it's called Peaceful Prints. And it's super fun, super beautiful. I loved all the bright and festive colors and the red and the white and the red and the black. Oh, just so much fun. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut out one of my deer. There we go. And then you could actually even do different designer series paper and put the deer that way if you wanted to. But I'm going to go ahead and just put some dimensionals on the back. I might just put one. I would put one up on his head and maybe one closer to his bum. But I'm just going to do one so I can take the ribbon off. So there's that. And then my original one, I did, it's the best time of year. But then I got thinking, maybe you didn't want to do it as a holiday gift card. So I know I used this last week. It's Sending Lots of Love. It's Sweet Little Stockings. I literally have been using that sentiment a ton lately. So I just have a 1/2 inch piece of Whisper Whites, and I'm going to ink up Sending Lots of Love, and I'm going to kind of stamp it towards, just leaving a little edge on the left. And then we have a bigger edge on the right. I wanted to bring in it is called the Lovely Labels Punch. And I wanted to see about playing with this guy. So I think this one would be super cute. Even that one would be cute as well. But I'm just going to slide this in the 1/2 inch section and flip it over so I can kind of make sure it's even. And then, oh, we can do that actually one more time probably to get a little bit closer. There we go. So I really like that. I did a banner edge on the other one. So I'm just going to trim this off. Slide this in. And I do it upside down just so I make sure I'm not cutting any of the letters off. So let's push it up one more time just to see if we're super close. And we could probably cut one more. Oh, look, that actually was perfect. So let's put the sending back in. Cut that, and voila. Super cute, right? I haven't used that stamp in quite some time. So let me flip this over, grab some dimensionals. Thank you, Jessica. Hello, Anna. Hello, Kelly. Who else did I miss? Oh, Natalie, yes, thank you. Hopefully everything's okay. Send me a text and I can look at it on my watch if I need to get off the Facebook Live and call them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. So since this is a little bit wide, I am going to, let's move the deer a little bit. So let's do this sending lots of love. And then we'll put the little deer down here. Just because it's a little bit longer. Oh, but now his foot's hanging off. Let's do him this way. There we go. So there you go. It's kind of like a little makeshift. I had the wrong ribbon, but here, let me bring in this one. So this was the concept. I apparently left my black ribbon over on the table, but this is the concept, and you open it up and you have your sentiment where you can write on it, and then your gift card will fit on the inside. So let's do the sentiments, or let's do the inside of the gift card. You could definitely put, oh, there's a let's celebrate. Let's grab that one. Let me find it really quick. Is that it? Nope, that's from all of us. Okay, the let's celebrate. Oh, there it is. We're going to put that on the inside. Put it on our block. Grab our ink. Let's just stamp it right here at the bottom. Put some adhesive on the back of this guy. And this gift card is almost done. And we probably have enough time. We may not have enough time to decorate the other one, but at least we can put it together. We can go through all the steps again. So I'm going to open this up. Okay, this is definitely the hardest part about this gift card, is getting the ribbon. Maybe I just put the tear tape too close to the edge, so it just makes it too tight. Okay, this is nice and dry. We're going to slide this on the inside, and let's grab a gift card to go on this side. And like I said in the beginning, it is definitely a tight squeeze, but it fits perfectly. There you go. Okay, let me get all this out of the way, and we'll at least get the scoring and the folding of another one done so you guys don't have to rewatch the entire video. Okay, so remember it's 7 by 10, and we are going to score at 1 3/4 all the way down, 3 1/2 all the way down, and 5 1/4. And then we're going to flip it to the 10-inch side. We're going to score it at 2 1/2, 5, and 7 1/2. So those are your score marks. And then we're going to take these two outside edge pieces, find where the score mark is. With the designer series paper that has a lot of print on it, it is a little bit tricky sometimes to find. And we're going to give this a good score. Okay, so now we're going to open this up, and you're going to put your fingernail right at the top. You're going to take your edge, and you're going to line it up with that score mark. Take your bone folder and crease it. So if anybody knows me, you know I love gift cards. My kids actually get them for non-traditional holidays, and my point to send that to them is where they just take 5 minutes to go get a Starbucks, sit and enjoy each other's company. So that my gift cards aren't very much. They're $5. My kids could definitely afford to buy their own coffee, but it's just the thought behind sending them something where they have to hang out together. Okay, so now we're going to fold this together. Give it a good crease. Let's flip it over. And then we're going to take these score marks. And you might have to feel it because sometimes you can't see it. We're going to fold this back. There we go. And then find this one and score this one back. There we go. Then we can fold this in half. Guess what? Another score, or another bone folder. Got to crease it really well. And then we have our piece that we're going to fold in the center. So you're literally just going to fold this one in half. We're not going to do any scores. And this is what's going to go on the inside to hold your gift card together. And it is a tight squeeze, but just be gentle with it. It will go in. There we go. Almost done. Okay. There we go. There is your mechanism for your gift card holders. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll decorate this one. We definitely won't have time to decorate it, so I'll decorate it later. But this is the concept behind an origami gift card holder. And it is super fun. And we all know we have a ton of designer series paper laying in our craft room that we could definitely do a lot with. And I actually don't think this ribbon looks tragically bad with the black and white. I think the black looks a little bit nicer, but I don't mind that one at all. Okay, that was your guys' live for tonight. I'm really surprised it didn't take a lot longer than I thought, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do have to probably go a little earlier than expected because I've got a phone call I have to make. So I will keep everybody posted about the mom and the baby as soon as I hear anything. But if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.